my name is Rowlands. I am a nutritional balancing practitioner, and in this short video I just want to talk a little bit about work. Now, unfortunately in this day and age I feel like people don't understand the true meaning of work. The word work, because so many people use it, has kind of got skewed up a little bit, and a lot of people just see work these days, unfortunately, as a means to an end in order to earn money, when in reality we're kind of hardwired to work as humans. But a better way of looking at it is kind of how do you help humanity? Working or helping is all about trying to figure out your unique angle in life. And this is what a lot of people don't realise, is that they will find a job and they will see themselves as a worker, and many times they see themselves as a bit of a slave doing something just to earn money, or they might vaguely enjoy it, or they might have been told by the parents that they'd be good at this, or they might have been told by the peers or teachers, etc., etc. And they kind of get into work and feel this deflation, something that's not quite right, because it doesn't really resonate with them too much, and they don't find too much meaning in it, unfortunately. Now, I struggled with this as well. I think millions of people probably struggle with it, and it's kind of how the world's set up these days. Is it doesn't really address what working is all about. Now, a good way to look at it, as I said, is just seeing yourself as a helper. Seeing yourself as a helper automatically means that you're helping someone, and it means that you're helping someone because you've got good value and good strengths, and you understand your strengths and weaknesses. And a good way of approaching life and is to understand that we're here to be of service, and we're here to be of service to ourselves first, and then when we've served ourselves, then we can more easily serve other people. And this is why it's really, really important to start a nutritional balancing program, because that's work on yourself. You're serving yourself, you're loving yourself, you're helping yourself become a better human, and this gives you the energy, the vitality, the clarity in order to help other people in a meaningful way. Now, what you need to kind of realize is that you have strengths, and you also have weaknesses. You also have passions, and you also have creativity. And there is something inside of you that's going to resonate with you, that the universe wants you to do, that wants you to follow. And a part of doing this is, a part of figuring this out is healing the body, healing the mind, and getting into meditation and asking yourself some deep questions about who you are, what you want to do, what makes you thrive, and find that unique angle that kind of serves you. Now, I've had a lot of difficulty with this, because there's so many different factors involved. You know, one of the biggest problems we've got these days is we need money, and trying to figure out your unique angle whilst earning money is difficult. And you know, you have to take into consideration, if you're a creative person, you need to be giving yourself, you need to be of service to people, but doing it in kind of a creative way. You also need to figure out what the human body needs. So, you know, you might be helping someone, but you might be sat in an office all day doing that, and that doesn't really resonate with you, and that can cause conflict, because you're kind of helping people you are really passionate about. You know, nutritional balancing, for example, I've been in a position where I used to sit in the office all day helping people, and I was like, doesn't really feel too good, because I'm inside, I feel stuck. And I realised that I enjoy being outdoors, so I go outdoors more often and do my work outside. And you've got to kind of see all these different angles. You know, a really important thing is to write down what your strengths are. You know, are you good at getting people together? Are you really empathetic? Are you good at design? Are you good with children? You know, you got to really figure out what your strengths are, and then once you've figured out what your strengths are, you've got to couple that with good health. So you need to ensure that you're in an environment where you're well rested, where you can eat what you want to eat, where you're exposed to some elements, for example, and that's really going to help. And then you also need to figure out, you know, is this creative? You know, am I a creative person? Is this assessing my creative needs? Do I need to do something that's art based, or video? You know, creating videos, or doing something on web design, or something like that. And then you got another kind of side to the coin, is kind of pulling all this together and finding that unique angle that suits you, and then realizing that you've got work to do, because as human beings sometimes it's a little bit difficult to be self-motivated, and especially if you're self-employed, which is a good idea, you need to find self-motivation. And self-motivation, in my opinion and my experience, comes from, one, finding your unique angle, because that's going to fuel your passion. And secondly, it's kind of realizing that you need to throw yourself into this to really feel it and to really get filled up by it. And this is something that's got to come from you, and it's self-discipline and self-motivation, is something that a lot of people will tend to increase automatically by doing the nutritional balancing program, because it forces you to become quite self-disciplined and self-motivated. So that's it really, just a short video. Just wanted to kind of explain to people that you're here to help humanity. You're here to first help yourself, and then you're here to help humanity. You need, in simple terms, you're here to love yourself, and then you're here to teach other people or to help other people love themselves and love the environment too. And that can be in many different things. You know, it could be like I said, childcare. It could be teaching. It could be something related to health, something related to setting up events, something related to raising awareness. Whatever it might be, you've got to find your unique angle. It might take a little bit of time. You know, a good idea is to set goals, to set visions, but usually your visions and goals will change. Try and get in touch with the universe, and try and get in touch with meditation, because you'll get flashes of information. Try and get in touch with your heart. Your heart is a guiding compass. You know, we're very much in our heads these days. We get told what to do in school. We get told what to do by our teachers. You know, you do online things that say, oh, this is be good for you, blah, blah, blah. And it's really important to try and separate the mind and the heart, and to really live from the heart. If you're not living from the heart and the soul, you're always going to get clashes all the time. And sometimes it's going to clash with things that you don't expect it to clash with. But you've just got to take the risk and trust in yourself and trust in your soul that you're moving in the right direction. Alright, that's everything. Short video today. Questions, comments in the box below. Please sign up to our membership on our website, deephealingspace.com. Please subscribe, and please add us on Facebook. The link is in below. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!